Hey everyone, so in this video I am going to both defend and criticize Trump. I'll start off with his defense. A lot of professional victims are claiming that his, quote, Pocahontas insult to Elizabeth Warren was racist. Now this was not racist for one glaring reason, and that should be obvious. Trump is clearly singling Warren out for her ridiculous claim of being a Native American. He was not saying anything disparaging about any group of people due to their racial background. He was singling out an individual and criticizing her specific claim to be of a nationality which she provides no evidence for. Now, not that you need evidence for something like that, except for the fact that Warren started claiming she was Native American in order to entice potential employers who were looking for more diversity within their ranks. So it's a little suspect to say the least, and given that situation, Warren should expect some disbelief coming her way. So all in all, these people criticizing Trump are just abandoning critical thought in order to cast more shade on Trump as being a racist. He wasn't being insulting to Native Americans, he was being insulting to an individual who falsely claims to be a Native American. And Warren does this, by the way, to get some of that diversity credibility. Now maybe she'll come out with some DNA evidence proving her claim, but until then she should be a fit subject for insults. So what is the criticism I have for Trump? Well, it's this. Any amount of time or energy that Trump or his staff needs to devote to answering these stupid questions posed by the media and other SJW infants is a waste of time and energy. To put it bluntly, Trump needs to cut out the fat of his administration, and that means putting an end to his childish insults. It only serves to embolden the professionally outraged. Trump could be spending his time studying the war on drugs and beginning to dismantle it. He could be spending his time rethinking his horrible choice for Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell. He could reread the Constitution and perhaps realize that Jeff Sessions is a psycho who has no allegiance to the liberty of Americans. He could be spending his time in 1,000,001 better ways that would be better than having to put out these fires that he's starting. I'll put it this way. If I were president, I wouldn't be making these insults. Not because I don't believe them, and not because I think they're racist, but because it forces you into a situation where you have to respond to bloggers and lowest common denominator SJWs, and that is time that could be better spent draining the swamp, as I thought Trump said he was going to do. Instead, he's got to deal with this nonsense, and that is of his own doing. So, to recap, no, Trump was not being a racist. He was insulting Warren for being dishonest about her race. But in the end, in my opinion, the insult was not worth the time spent putting out the inevitable fires that the comment ignited. Thanks, and that's all.